I am home, Steve. That is your name, right? Yeah. Wait, is that thing on? Is this on? No. Oh yes, that is on. That thing is on. No, it's not. Dang it. You found out my secret, viewers. Now you must pay the price. No review, no review, no review, no review, no review, no review, no review. Okay, fine, I'll give you a review. There's no Rob either.
3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. For start, stuff gets to the stars and blasts all the cars. A kid with a knack for gaming. Let's score super high, and he skips a level like rescuing Peach, Pumpkin Koopa. This is the big game, Samzilla.
Oh yes, my coat. Okay, today's review is Donkey Kong Battle Blast, and this is a double review. The other review is Link's crossbow training. This game is 4 players, which is good. No Wi-Fi though, sadly. This game needs 22 blocks to store on your Wii and 20 blocks to store on your SD card. Now it's a pretty fun racing game. It could be fun for your next party, or your next birthday party, your next Christmas hangout, your next hangout, your next whenever you have 4 people around, which I usually don't want to play. Okay. So you have Jungle Grand Prix, Single Race, Time Trial, Free Run, Cranky's Flight School, Candy's Challenges, Records, and Options. Now in Cranky's Flight School, you can train some of the basics of the game, such as accelerating, dodging, jumping, attacking, bananas, wild moves, using items, and doing the whole thing, which is just finishing off. It's a pretty good tutorial, except for the wild moves part. That was pretty annoying. Now, Candy's Challenges is a little different. This, you have to complete several different challenges, each divided up into levels. And you have lots of different, it's usually, no, I don't want that meat. Back. Don't want to touch you. I want Omi. Now you have lots of challenges. Let's see. There's 32, I think. Each level has 8 challenges. They can be smashing barrels, finishing each lap at the top 7, hit 4 of your rivals, also 4 winning, and smash 15 bees, or just beating someone in a race. And some of these are insane. I haven't even beaten all of them yet. There's one we have to finish each lap in first place. Finish the race without hitting an obstacle, knocking down 8 or more rivals, and win the race, and hit a 30-move wild combo, which I'll get to later. I'll get to those later. Now let's go back and look at the actual game. Now most of the time you'll be doing is Jungle Grand Prix, but free run's good for practicing this place. And just if you don't like competitive games. Time Trials is good, another good practicing thing. Single Race is good if you just want a quick game. But of course, Jungle Grand Prix is, of course, as I said, where you're going to spend most of your time. Now, of course, you don't start with all the characters. You don't even start with half of them. You start with Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, Dixie Kong, Critter, Kip, and Cass. Now, there's a wide selection of characters. Let's see, there's 16 characters. Their stats, there's 3 different types of stats. There's boost, speed, and agility. Speed is, of course, speed. Agility allows you to move left and right faster. And boost is either boosting or accelerating, I'm not sure. Now, some characters have super high everything, such as Cranky Kong, or pretty low standards, like Funky. Now, there's one critter, there's one evil and one good character that share the same attributes, such as Donkey Kong Critter, Cranky Kong K. Rool, or Cass and Dixie. Now, I'll just pick Donkey Kong since he's the average guy. And you don't get to pick the Kongs, and the Rookie and Pro just determine the rank. I'm just going to pick Rookie. And each thing is named after a jewel. And then Selection Cup is where you pick your own Grand Prix, which is kind of cool. Okay, let's just go to the main stage. I don't care. And of course, as you see here, it gives a hint before you start the race. And if you, at the start of the race, if you wave them down both at the exact time, you get a boost, which I can do. And to go right, you wave whichever thing's in your right hand, and to go left, you wave whatever's in your left hand. That's attacking. And if you get 50 bananas, you can hold the control stick back to boost. And also, if you wave both at the same time, you can jump. And I don't know what just happened. And let's see what happens when we go in the red bales. You have to do tricks that they say you have to do to get bananas. And sometimes it's unresponsive. In fact, it usually doesn't read what you say. And these balloons give you items, such as the melon, which I'll show you. Press B or Z to use your items. You can set the controls. And this is a boost. You can hit enemies and do other stuff. It's good when there's lots of people in front of you and you're not too good at the game, or you're not far ahead. Here's another item, which gives you another boost. And see those fire things at the back? That's how many you have. I'll just finish the race up. And of course, you alternate waving them to get max speed. Now this just gives you some bananas. Some of the items are pretty useless, but some of them can be really good. Like one that allows your opponent not to use your boosts, not to use boosts. Or some that are just useless, like this one. And the final lap. Now the game can get tough, especially on the later cups. And to unlock characters, you usually need to, what's it called? You usually need to, you have to do a certain challenge, or you complete a cup here. Now the game is easy to pick up and play. It's one of those games that's hard for pro, that's tough to challenge, but easy to play. And there's lots of shortcuts and lots of different stages to keep you entertained. And the controls work well. And characters such as Copter and Tiny Kong are just a little cheap and has too high stats. But some characters are too good. And of course you can see no, you can't see. Kind of. You see, I gotta see. It's how well I did. And you get points just like a Mario Kart. Let's see it. So yeah, I think it's a pretty easy recommendation. The highest I pay is like $40 for this game. Sorry, I can't pull off the boost. The game's pretty addicting. And it's not really addicting, but you can play. It is good for long periods of time and good for groups like Brawl. It's a party racing game, unlike Grand Theft Auto and games like that. So yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10. Great game. And there's lots of special effects in the stages, which I just missed. And it has nice graphics and sound effects. And all your favorite Donkey Kong characters are there. So yeah, I say go buy it if you can get it for $40 or cheaper. It's really fun. That wraps up this episode. I will see you guys later.